Good morning, Jacob. Here's a little bit of help for problems 23 and 24 on your math assignment. So the problem is talking about finding the total cost and total number of people attending a play based on the cost. So I'm going to use A to represent adults, and I'm going to use C to represent children. And it did say that, or one of the first things the problem says is adult tickets to a play cost 22, and tickets for kids or children cost 15. Tickets for a group of 11 people cost a total of 228. So write and solve a system of equations to find how many children and how many adults were in the group. So you know right off the bat that my adults plus my kids has to equal 11. That's the total number of people we have coming. And then the total cost for all of them coming is $228. So the cost for my adult tickets is 22. So I know that 22 times A plus the cost of my children, which is 15. So 15 times C has to equal 228. So you can do a basic equation here to solve for either adults or children and then work your way through. So I'm just going to solve for the price of an adult, or how many adults we have, by figuring out this. So I know that A equals 11 minus C. Now this is where substitution comes in. Because I know A, I can plug that in right here. So I can do 22 times 11 minus C plus 15C equals 228. Excuse me, I'm in my daughter's playroom right now. These are the knobs to her closet. So now I can do some simple distribution here. Make sure you can still see everything here. Let's see. So yes, I'm going to do some simple substitution. 22 times 11 is going to give me, let me grab my calculator. Let's see. And my dogs you can hear my dogs barking too. 22 times 11 equals 242 minus, and then my distributing here, minus 22C, sorry, plus 15C equals 228. And again, you just kind of keep going here. So if I have C's here that I can combine. So I'm going to leave this here, 242. And then I have a negative 22C plus 15. So a negative 22C plus 15 is going to give me a minus 7C equals 228. To get my C by itself, subtract that. So negative 7C equals, let me grab my calculator again, equals negative 14. So C equals 2. Now, because I know that my children plus my adults has to equal 11, I'm going to plug in 2 here for my C, because that's what I just figured out. Let me bring this up here. So I'm going to solve to figure out how many adults I have by plugging in what I found for C down here to this. So in this case, I had 9 adults come and 2 children come.